Hello lovely viewers, in this short lesson we shall be discussing the detailed analysis of the Journey of the Magi by T.S. Eliot. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. The Journey of the Magi is the poem which describes the terrible conditions under which the Magi passed through in order to meet baby Jesus after his birth. Magi, according to the Bible, refers to the three wise men from the east who brought gifts for baby Jesus after his birth. The poem begins by hinting us on all the troubles the speaker and his men faced on their way to find baby Jesus. The weather was cold and freezing, and there was hardly any food or shelter. Anytime they came to a town, they were turned away. In the second stanza, the men finally reached their destination, which they found satisfactory. The true impact of the journey and the meeting with baby Jesus comes after the men returned home. They no longer see themselves as the same people who traveled to Bethlehem, as they are reborn into a new fate. Let's now take a detailed analysis of the lines contained in the poem. In the first stanza, the speaker, who is one of the Magi, starts the poem by narrating to us what happened on their way to Bethlehem. According to him, their journey was not a pleasant one at all, as they faced and endured the terrible weather which made everything worse. Our poetic speaker reflects on their days of travel as the worst time of the year for a journey. The men were not the only people who suffered the harsh weather conditions. Even their camels had to go through the same ordeal. The torment these men had to go through was so severe that they began to miss home. They missed summer palaces on slopes, the traces, and the silken girls bringing sherbet. All these are things found in their homes. However, they made this journey without them. In addition to these troubles with the weather, the Magi faced hostile cities and unfriendly towns which were unwilling to help them in their search. There were times that the Magi even considered their journey as a folly due to the harsh weather conditions and unfriendly towns and villages. In the second stanza, we find a few changes. The speaker describes a dawn in which they came down to a temperate valley. The valley is said to be below the snow line and it smells of vegetation. It is clear from all indications that the Magi have come to a much better place. They inquired at this tavern looking for information about baby Jesus. However, they received none. They continued their search and arrived at evening. At this point, the Magi were close to their breaking point for having faced hunger, hostility, nights without shelter, and harsh weather conditions. However, having reached their final destination, they described it as satisfactory. In the third and last stanza, the speaker paused his description of the journey and moves on to describe how he feels about the entire journey and experience. Even though the journey was a rough one, the speaker moves on to tell us he is more than willing to do it again, for it was a journey worth taking. After the trip, they returned to their places. However, they were unable to settle back into their old lives which they once loved and enjoyed. Everything has changed for them. The men did not like and feel comfortable in this world anymore, since alien people were clashing their gods, when indeed they have seen the true God. The speaker concludes the poem by stating that he will be glad to die another death. Thanks for watching this short video. See you in our next lesson.